to some other people. That's number one. And that's our prayer and that's our commitment, that let us be rated next year, probably month of March, as we do our quarterly reporting of incidences of crime, that the National Police Service is rated number 10 or 20, other than being rated number 1 all the time. We should be able to hand over that pattern to some other quarters.
More than 1,500 families in Nakalale ward in Turkana West constituency are starving to death, and this is following a famine that ravaged the place for the past 9 months. Now, according to residents of Nakalale, already 3 people have died in the area, and this is due to hunger, and they are appealing to the government to distribute more food to them. This is to avert the situation, and the county government of Turkana, through the Disaster Management Executive Minister Charles Ewoy, has embarked on a plan of distributing relief food that was released by the national government to give the Nakalale people to eat. Now, the Matatu Owners Association Chairman Simon Kimutai has promised that PSV drivers will adhere to the traffic rules during the festive season to avoid fatal road accidents. Kimutai called on all stakeholders in the transport sector to cooperate and ensure the usual cases of increased road accidents during the period are reduced. Speaking this morning at a media briefing, the chairman appealed to the operators of the public service vehicles not to exploit passengers by increasing fares for those who will be travelling up country, and in turn cautioned long-distance drivers against working without taking a break to avoid fatigue. Kimutai has further called for the digitalization of the transport sector by July 2014 to make sure that there is a cashless travel to avoid corruption on our roads.
The measures being recommended and gazetted by the Ministry of Transport and Infrastructure have come from our members, and we hope law enforcers will do their work professionally, diligently, and without intimidation.
Back to our top story, and TNA's Joel Onyansha retained the Bomachoge parliamentary seat, and he edged out his main challenger Peter Kimori of ODM in a closely contested by-election. It was even sweeter for the 53-year-old politician who has twice had his election nullified by the High Court and lost a similar mini-poll in 2009. Francis Gashuri reports on the jubilation in Bomachoge.
Declare the winner of this election as Joel Onyansha.
As a family of Bomachoge Borabu constituents, and that let us also learn from this painful experience that we should devise a system of sorting out our problems not through courts, but
we will be bringing you Francis Gashuri's coverage of that story a little bit after the break. You don't want to go too far because we'll be bringing you more stories and, of course, sports, so do keep it, citizens.